This is the WAC-MOSI. It's the world's smartest buoy. It stands for Water Condition Monitoring System.
When the screen started working, that was my biggest aha moment, and when the warning system started working was also a very big aha moment for me.
Our device uses 3 sensors: turbidity and conductivity and temperature. We did some research and found out that these are 3 very basic but very essential sensors for measuring the quality of water.
So right here we've got the temperature sensor, and right here we've got the conductivity and the turbidity sensor. What this does is it measures the light that crosses between these 2 nodes, and that will determine what the turbidity is.
Turbidity, to see how clear the water is. This is very important for things like lakes, where you get a lot of algae and other gunk floating around. Conductivity, to measure heavy metals especially, because that's a real plague on our world right now. And temperature, this is very basic, it's just to measure the temperature of the water to see could there potentially be bacteria growing here, or maybe why certain wildlife are moving from one area to another.
It's got many different uses. For example, it can be used by government for large bodies, to be used by lakes to figure out why certain animals are in certain areas or why certain plants are blooming in certain areas. It can be used in our pool right here to make sure that your pool is staying clean and there's no algae bloom. It can even be used in rural areas to save lives. Using the WAC-MOSI, we can measure and see if there's cholera in the water, if there's E. coli, if there are certain temperatures or certain bacteria that might be blooming in the water.
We aim to put expensive technology in the hands of poorer communities so that everyone can have a chance at clean waters. This product costs $47, whereas all the other products on the market cost $400 to $2,000.
This current model took us 4 or 5 months to make. A lot of prototyping, a lot of troubleshooting, especially hardware, because wires would snap or some part of the circuit would not be functioning correctly, something shorting.
Every time a sensor just stopped working, every time the code wouldn't work, we didn't know what to do, but we always found a way around it.
One of the biggest challenges was definitely hardware. We ordered expensive sensors like a pH sensor, and they came and they did not work. And the second hardest difficulty was the turbidity sensor, because this one we actually had to make ourselves. We ordered from the same company, it came, and it didn't work, so we stayed up till midnight. And then the next day we just decided we'll make our own. So yeah, that was our big aha moment of it's not as bad as we thought it was.
Lots of challenges in between, but we've got here now and we're proud of what we've accomplished.
One of our biggest hopes is definitely start a company, and hopefully we can grow big enough where we can donate these to small communities, because that is ultimately what we're trying to do, is ensure that these people know what kind of water they're drinking, if it's clean, safe to drink or not. And that's ultimately our goal.